let's talk about these drops and a little bit of why I think this is so powerful, why this product is so revolutionary in today's world. Like a lot of people lose weight and then say, I lost so much weight and I felt better. These drops kind of spin it the other way around. You feel better, you lose weight by feeling better, right? That is the crux of this. Right now, we are in, and I'm going to speak a little science, but our body has really two simple pathways. We have the parasympathetic pathway and the sympathetic pathway. Those are big words I hope I hear you never repeat. But what that means is our body has two different personalities. The sympathetic pathway, we hear all the time as that fight or flight. We're not thinking, we are completely in an instinctual pathway. Our body is in a very high stress situation. Then we have the parasympathetic pathway. This is where it's called the rest and digest. The world moves a little slower. We're a little bit more present. And we're planning for the future. Now, we both have those dual personalities. They're both important, right? If a bear comes to me, I don't want to be sitting here contemplating what a best move to make. I want to act in instinct and run as fast as I can. Thank heavens for the sympathetic pathway. But the problem is in today's world, we're stuck. We are stuck in that fight or flight. The whole world is designed to capture our attention, and the best way to capture our attention is, sadly, continual jump scares in one form or another. And what has happened is because we are in that state, it messes up. We're kind of locked in to where all of a sudden these critical pathways, which are meant to be only emergency alarms, are now going on constantly. And because of that, our body responds differently to our world. We may have heard of these things like ghrelin, which stimulates our appetite, leptin, which tells our body we're full. Those are, all of a sudden, our body becomes a little bit more sensitive to ghrelin and a little less sensitive to leptin. Additionally, we see that in this situation, studies have shown that when you're stuck in that situation, you actually crave foods that are much more caloric, high calorie. And that's kind of interesting, right? So if a bear's getting ready to go into hibernation, it's stuck in that sympathetic pathway. Nature's coming, or winter's coming. I've got all this. It's meant to store that on. And so the beautiful thing behind this is the botanicals that are in these drops are designed to simply help silence the noise. When all of those fire alarms, emergency alarms are being pulled around us, it gives us the ability for that momentary headphones to silence the noise. And the power of those momentary silences, 10 minutes before we sit down to a meal, are real. We're present for that meal. Our body is connecting to what it really wants, what it really craves. It's not acting out of emergency. It's not flash sailing its stocks because it's a little nervous. All of a sudden, it's thinking towards that long game. And those 10 minutes before the meal, as our body begins to silence the noise and we are there present for the meal, this is what I love as well, is when we do that as a community and then we're all present, all of a sudden the meal gravitates away from a caloric grazing to a beautiful shared experience. This is what brought me to Partner Co. You lose weight because you feel better. When other weight loss programs are out there to tell you you lose weight, then you'll feel better, how beautiful is it that we have it the other way around? And to me, this is a powerful tool that we have. We have all of the ingredients to make this recipe truly something magical in people's lives, to bring that community together, to provide that tool of these drops that help us be in the moment, to be present, to be connected with what our body is truly craving. And it is amazing that when we absolutely bring that in alignment, how healthy we can quickly become.